And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're getting through the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
To a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Running for it. Here's Cook. Going absolutely nowhere. They wind up losing a yard or two. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Great. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the gun, Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. Now it's Jackson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the penalty there winds up on the offense, so obviously it's declined, and we have a change of possession. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
That open man that time, they ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Rolling to his left. Looking deep here for Flowers. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
He'll buy some time running. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
action. Now Jackson. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
That's good for another Baltimore Ravens. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half. It's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And since you already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw on second and 10. Allen. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long.
It's third down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a fourth and long.